What is up, everyone? All Barcelona fans and football fans. Finally back with another video after a long summer. I know I didn't do any World Cup things and all that. Well, when the World Cup came and went, but I didn't have time. I had to focus on my vacation and all that kind of stuff, and because I was really feeling tired after a lot in the last year, so I had to focus on that. But um, it was a good World Cup. I can summarize it like it was playing wise, at least more for the most part. It was quality. Other things on the side, a bit less, how the USR is. But congratulations to Spain for winning. Very happy for them. Very happy for our Barca boys as well there that they got to do it. They beat Argentina 1-0 in the final. Still, massive props to Messi. He's still the GOAT. He brought his team to another final. It was absolutely fantastic, and nothing will change that. Nothing will change that he's the best. So, uh, but I'll maybe talk a little bit more in another video, maybe more details about that wall and all that kind of stuff. But in the future, for now, I just want to summarize a few things that's been going on with Barcelona over the summer. We let go of Lewandowski. Thank you, Leva, for everything. And good luck. And he is already doing great over in Chicago. He went to the MLS. I think the club is called Chicago Fire, I think they're called. Not entirely sure. Maybe that's a TV show. I don't know. It's in Chicago at least, right? I don't remember the club, but it's in Chicago, the MLS, and he's already scored like 2 or 3 goals over there. So that's very, very good. And also, on just quickly mentioning a few players on the women's side that's also left. Alexia Putellas has left, among others. Another legend leaving the club. Thank you for everything. She's also gone gone to a club in England, I believe, in London City Lionesses, or whatever they're called. I think they call that a club that's been signing like crazy amount of different female players from different clubs, like big players as well, like proper quality players. Another one of our Barca players also went there. So best of luck to her and everybody else that's left. But speaking of leaving, let's just jump in directly and address the elephant in the room here first. With the current situations around the striker position. Ferran Torres is potentially going to leave Barcelona. He has interest from PSG, so maybe soon we will see something surrounding that. The club wanted to keep him, maybe try to give him another contract, but he's not satisfied for some whatever reason. uh, I don't know what, in a way, he is thinking. Like he's all of a sudden thinking that he's the greatest of all time or something. Like he's R9 status or something. Yes, he scored a winning goal in the World Cup final, but you're not still that quality. Overall, you're still not top level striker. I don't know what he's trying to do. But fine, if he wants to go there, Luis Enrique seems like he wants him, so whatever. And if we get a good price for him, we can sell him. That would be good for us as well, because then we have money to make our signings that we need to do. We already made 2 or 3 ones already. We have signed Anthony Gordon from Newcastle. We have signed Karim Adeyemi from Dortmund. 2 wingers right there. And we've also signed Jesse Siwu, I think, young Belgian player. Sorry, a little bit of a break up. But as I said, a young player, young talented player, Jesse Siwu, I think his name is. Talented prospect, and he's been brought into first team dynamics at once. I don't think he was signed to Barca Athletic. I think he was just brought into the first team. So let's hope the Hansi Flick can do well with him. and I believe he's like some type of midfielder-ish type player. So he can be very good for us, hopefully, going forward. Um, then after that, we're almost done permanently signing Cancelo for 2 years. I believe that will be done in the coming days or so as well, which will be very good. Last season, he was brilliant for us, so I'm glad we can this time permanently keep him. And then we get to the two major ones that are right now um, really, really fun, interesting, which both technically kind of are connected to Madrid in different ways. First off, of course, before we get into that, I want to say this summer has been crazy with back and forth, a lot, especially surrounding one player. But now it looks like maybe things could be settled. Of course, I'm talking about Julian Alvarez. Deco recently went to Madrid to talk to Alvarez, agent, and some representatives of Atletico Madrid. So I believe now things could potentially be going in a good way after a month and a half or more of just constant crazy stupid stuff, especially from their side. Now hopefully finally we can get this done and we'll be finally able to properly sign him. I hope this can be done because I think he's kind of our only option. Other than that, I think it's Victor Osimhen could be a possible option, but I don't think that would really. He's not really the same style as Alvarez. Alvarez fits way more for us. He's the perfect striker for us. I hope they can sell this down now in the coming week or so. And it's also been rumored that Alvarez will come out and say again on early next week that he's not willing to play for them. He does not want to play for Atletico anymore. He's not going to go on strike. He's still going to join the training camp and all that. But he will still firmly say that he does not want to play and he wants to go. And I think Atletico are feeling the pressure right now, and this could lead to potentially them finally accepting defeat and letting him leave. For what price, I don't know what's gonna be, but whatever it is, if it's between 100 and 130 or 50, that's okay. I'm okay with that. As long as it's not more than that, it's totally fine. Whichever price tag we know. So that's the Alvarez situation. Hopefully it will be solved, and hopefully he will be our player soon in the coming week or two. But now on to the other one. A big kind of, as they call it in Spain, bomba kind of transfer. If this goes through, it will be one of the most historic transfers ever. If this really goes through, I would say this could be crazy, because I'm talking about Rodri now. And for the last few weeks, it's been pretty much heavily rumored and pretty much that he has an agreement with Real Madrid, and that they have been trying to actively sign him. That's plain. But now it seems that he has rejected their proposals, and now he sees that Barcelona are heavily interested. We are interested right now in him as well. We're starting to go for him too. And that means that Real Madrid have lost their leading spot in that signing, and Barcelona are now front runners to be able to sign Rodri. And this has been reported by multiple sources, especially Fabrizio Romano as well. And it's also being said that City won't stand in the way of the player. They're not going to act like Atletico Madrid did for Alvarez. They will not stand in the way of the player. If he wants to go, he will get to go. And I think he has more interest in Barcelona's project now than Real Madrid's. And they're actively now trying to make a deal. They have been in contact with his camp and his representatives and some people from Manchester City as well. So this one makes me even more excited. If we get this done, if we actually manage to sign this player, if we manage to sign Rodri right in front of the noses of those scums of Madrid, I swear it will be the most brilliant, most wonderful thing ever. It will feel so good because this is a player they really want, they really need for their midfield. Which, though, I'm saying he fits way better at Barcelona than it ever will do in Madrid. But that's beside the point. That's a topic for another day. He will be such a historic signing for so many reasons. But leaving that aside, also he will be huge and so good for us in that midfield and help us out so much next season. Especially now when Frankie de Jong is injured as well. I think Rodri would just do so well and really lead that midfield alongside Pedri's in such a good way. Because he can play in defensive midfield. He can play in attack midfield as well in some instances. And he can make it easier for Pedri to move around when because he can track back and be a steady source there. So Pedri can have more freedom to move around and not have to think about defensive parts. Rodri is such a good player and versatile player in that position that it will be so good for us. But adding that little cherry on top that we'll pretty much will be taking right in front of Real Madrid's noses, it would be such a huge, bean slap to them in such a good way. It will feel so satisfying. As a Barcelona fan, I'm sorry, but it will be wonderful. And I hope this happens, and I feel like it will happen. Deco and Laporta 100%. They're all are in Barcelona. They're all set on this. Rodri, Alvarez, those will be incredible signings for us, and I think our team will be so strong next season if we get this done. And then after that, hopefully, in some way, we can maybe sign center back as well, and we need some reinforcement there too. But we'll worry about that then. We'll worry about that later. We'll think about it after these things are done. Hopefully, maybe we can find somebody in that position too for cheap, so that is also still quality, so we can have some more squad depth in defense, because that is definitely needed too. Because over the summer we've been rumored with many different people. We've been rumored with Cristian Romero from Tottenham, and a few others like that as well. Early, like back in before even the summer started. Remember all that also with Bastoni, but that didn't go anywhere. But I hope we can still get this done as well after these two. But now I hope they focus fully on getting Rodri and Alvarez in, and then we'll see later about the signing of a center back. But anyways, that's pretty much it on the signing part. Hopefully this will be done. Very excited right now, and I feel like Barcelona are really moving strong again, and that makes me very happy. Also, one last thing, Marc-Andre ter Stegen has gone on loan to Ajax. I wish it was a permanent deal, but at least he is going over there, and hopefully John Garcia can take the #1 shirt. Also, I think it was Geoffrey Torrance, I think that, if I'm not mistaken, it was somebody with a G, like one of your academy player. He has also gone on a permanent deal to Ajax, but Barcelona has a buyback option, buyback clause, and also 50% sell-on clause as well in there. So that's at least something good. We can bring him back in the future. Best of luck to him over there. Can develop. And yeah, that's pretty much it for now. I'll make more videos going forward, hopefully, as this all traps up and what happens with Alvarez and Rodri. Hopefully, all just good news, hopefully, in the coming days. But I'll make some videos as the news come out more and more. But other than that, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the notification bell to get notified next time a video comes up. And yeah, until the next one, thank you. See you guys. Visca Barca.